Hey everyone, welcome back to Teens Room, the place where we talk about real issues that matter to you. Today we're diving into something super important, depression. We hear this word thrown around a lot, but what does it actually mean? How do we know if what we're feeling is sadness or something more? And most importantly, what can we do about it? Stick with me for the next few minutes as we break down what depression is, its common symptoms, and what you can do if you or someone you care about might be struggling. So let's get into it. First things first, what exactly is depression? It's more than just feeling down for a day or two. We all have those days when we're sad or moody, but depression is different. It's a mental health condition that affects how we feel, think, and even act. And it can last for weeks, months, or even longer. Depression can make even the simplest tasks like getting out of bed feel impossible. It's like a cloud that follows you around, and no matter what you do, you can't seem to shake it off. What's tricky is that depression often sneaks up slowly. You may not even realize it's happening until it's affecting your whole life. It's important to know that depression is not a sign of weakness, and it's definitely not something you can just snap out of. It's a medical condition that needs attention, just like a physical illness. And just like any other health issue, there are ways to manage and treat it. Now that we've got a handle on what depression is, let's talk about the symptoms. Everyone experiences depression a little differently, but here are some of the common signs you might notice. Persistent sadness. This is more than feeling sad now and then. With depression, you feel a deep sense of sadness almost every day and it doesn't seem to go away. Loss of interest. Things that used to be fun or exciting, like hanging out with friends, playing sports, or even hobbies you love, no longer interest you. Tiredness and low energy. Do you feel exhausted all the time even when you haven't done much? Depression can zap your energy, making everything feel like a chore. Changes in sleep patterns. Depression can mess with your sleep. Some people find themselves sleeping all the time, while others struggle to fall asleep or stay asleep. Appetite changes. You might find that you're not as hungry as you used to be, or the opposite. Maybe you're eating more than usual, often without even realizing it. Feelings of worthlessness. Depression can make you feel like you're not good enough, that you're a burden, or that you don't matter. These feelings can be really intense and hard to shake. Difficulty concentrating, schoolwork, reading, or even focusing on a TV show can feel impossible. Your mind might feel foggy, and you struggle to stay on task. Physical pain. Weirdly enough, depression can cause aches and pains in your body, like headaches or stomach problems, without a clear reason why. Thoughts of self-harm or suicide. If you're feeling this way, it's super important to talk to someone you trust. These feelings are serious and should not be ignored. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, it's a good idea to check in with yourself and consider reaching out for help. Depression can make you feel alone, but remember, you are not alone in this. Are not. Okay, so what causes depression? The truth is, there's no one answer. Depression is usually caused by a mix of different factors. Here are some that might come into play. Biological factors. Sometimes depression runs in families. If someone in your family has struggled with depression, it could increase your chances too. It can also be linked to changes in your brain chemistry. Hormonal changes. As teens, your bodies are going through a lot, and those hormonal shifts can sometimes trigger depression or mood swings. Stress. Whether it's pressure from school, friendships, or family problems, stress can take a toll on your mental health. Long-term stress can be especially hard to cope with and can lead to depression. Trauma or life events, big changes like losing someone you love, parents getting divorced, or even being bullied, can cause emotional pain that builds up over time. Social and environmental factors. Feeling isolated or not having a strong support system can make depression more likely. When you don't have people to talk to or rely on, it can be easy to feel trapped in your emotions. Remember, depression isn't always caused by something specific. Sometimes it just happens, and that's okay. What matters most is recognizing the signs and knowing when to seek help. So what do you do if you think you're dealing with depression? The most important step is to talk to someone. This could be a trusted friend, family member, teacher, or school counselor. Opening up can feel scary, but it's the first step to getting the support you need. Here are some more steps you can take. Talk to a professional. Therapists, counselors, or doctors are trained to help with mental health. They can work with you to figure out what's going on and recommend the best treatment options like therapy or in some cases medication. Try self-care strategies. While professional help is essential, practicing self-care can also make a difference. This could be things like getting regular exercise, eating healthy, practicing mindfulness or meditation, getting enough sleep, limiting screen time and social media. Stay connected. Even when depression makes you feel like isolating yourself, try to stay connected with friends or family. Social support is huge when you're feeling down. Be patient with yourself. Healing takes time. You're not going to feel better overnight, and that's okay. Be kind to yourself during this process. If you're worried about a friend who might be struggling with depression, here's how you can help. Reach out. Let them know you're there for them. Even just texting or checking in can make a huge difference. Listen without judgment. Sometimes, just listening is the most supportive thing you can do. Let them share their feelings without trying to fix everything. Encourage them to seek help. Gently suggest that they talk to a trusted adult or mental health professional. Be patient. Healing is a slow process, and it's important to support them through it without pushing them too hard. Depression is tough, but you don't have to face it alone. Whether you're struggling or know someone who is, remember that help is available. Reach out, talk to someone, and take those first steps toward healing. You matter, and your mental health matters. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it. And as always, hit that subscribe button for more videos about mental health, wellness, and everything you need to be your best self. Until next time, take care.